Okay, looks like I'm live. Good, sounds good. Sounds unusually loud despite how it's appearing on the readout on OBS. Whatever. Hello, everyone. Oh my god, sorry about that. That just spiked the thing. I'll maybe mute myself when I'm adjusting my mic. Hello, and welcome back to drawing. I'm in the new apartment. Oh, it's because... Is it because of the echo? Yeah, so, not new apartment, house. I'm in a house now. Sorry if I'm horribly mangling the audio. I'm adjusting the microphone again. Because, of course, I had to move my whole desk and computer setup, so now things don't feel like they're where they're supposed to be. Oh, hello, Toasty. Um, yeah, the room I'm in is very empty at the moment, and bigger than my last one, I believe. I don't have my futon anymore. I haven't put up any of my sound absorbing panels. There's a vent right next to me hooked up to a heat pump that I have no control over, so that's just going to go on and off whenever it feels like. Um, yeah, I guess let me know if my audio is absurdly loud or sounds good, because who knows at this point. It's going to be up in the air for quite a while until things get all properly set up, which is going to be a long time because I kind of have some big plans for uh, this room. So one thing that's nice at the moment is I've got a mini fridge and my own kettle. I'm pointing like you can see that. Um, yeah, I've got that in my closet here because I've got a bedroom now in addition to the office. Um, I'll have to see about it. Maybe next week I can get the big ass recliner that I was going to have in here into behind me. That's going to be a huge sound absorber. I'm going to get curtains at some point. No idea when. And I want something else to hopefully absorb sound in here. I've got a lot of rugs, so that's something. Oh, I want, hang on. No, yeah, okay, look, that may have been basically the exact pose that I was doing, but that does not mean that that's what that was. Just cease. So, actually, hang on, let me see if I can figure this out. So, I think that, which wall is longer? I think, okay, so this is not even slightly to scale, but I don't give a shit. So this is where the door is. Ignore that atrocious angle that I'm, oh god, it hurts just to look at. Um, my desk is here, exactly the same place it was in the apartment. Something like that-ish. Got my plethora of monitors. Good enough. Looks like an organ, but whatever. Um, chair here for my desk. It's kind of mangled and falling apart, but then it looks just like that. I'm gonna have a recliner. Oh god, how am I gonna draw this from behind? Um, sure, there we go. That's a chair. Uh, that in the corner. I've got a rug under my desk there, rug here. gonna get a coffee table to kind of just go here. And then on this wall, oh, and there's also a window like on this wall. Gonna have the closet doors removed, mini fridge, counter, some cupboards or something, and just a little kettle thing here and tea and all the like. That's not to scale. There's actually like it's more that. So I'm kind of thinking I could put like a narrow picture or something up there. A lot of room to put a big one up here. This wall, other than the recliner, will have nothing on it. I might be able to put like a little table there, though that's not going to do much to absorb sound, probably. I could probably put a painting somewhere on this wall. But yeah, it will be very nice when I actually get it fully done. Oh, and curtains. I want curtains, decorative ones that look nice. That'll absorb sound good. But anyways, I should be doing drawing stuff, and God, it looks like I'm so loud, but I'm either too loud or too quiet, and I don't know if there's even a difference. I really can't tell. I was just listening to it. And there goes the heat pump again. Anyways, drawing. So I'm either going to do more on this, which I think I will. Maybe try coloring. Maybe try to make her hair look less like a dead animal that's just kind of flopped on her head. And also, I'm thinking I'm going to be making an animation soon. And I'm thinking of maybe doing a storyboard for it, which I never do. I just kind of make it up as I go, but I'm kind of thinking. The thing is that I don't usually. Well, the thing is, this one I want to have more of a plot, and I don't know what the plot is going to be because I'm terrible at that. So, I know how it's going to begin. This is a different animation than I'm. Okay, so I'm gonna ramble a bit more. So the thing is, I've got an animation that I'm starting to work on, but I need to make more characters for it. Oh, hello. Your name looks familiar. I can't remember if you. I feel like you've been here before. I honestly can't remember. I'm terrible with remembering usernames. Um, yeah, I am planning to make one animation fairly soon, but the problem is I'm noticing it's actually kind of getting not too late in the year, but it's kind of getting to the point where I'm wondering if I should start working on a Halloween animation now. Because I do have an idea of what it could be, but I need more plot. Or, good morning. Uh, Good morning, I guess. It's 7 p.m. for me. Where are you watching from that it's morning? I'm trying to think of my time zones. I'm I'm gonna assume. Are you watching from the? I think the only places at the moment that would be morning are like Eastern Europe or Middle East or India, maybe. I think I'm not good with time zones. I mean, unless I guess Toasty's technically it's morning for him, but I don't think anyone would consider 3 a.m. morning. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. Ah, shit, that's all in the same layer. Hang on. I fucked up immediately. 10 a.m. Where would that be? Oh my god, you must be. That was due to crowd strike, right? I have app. Hang on. Now I need to look up what crowd strike is. Oh, right. Yeah, the big fuck up. Yeah, that checks out. Oh shit. How'd that happen? I should also say I have no idea if I'm making a storyboard correctly. I only did it once in college and it was atrocious. Um, I wonder if I probably still have that somewhere. God, the number of times I've tried to, honestly, this would be the best way for me to draw a comic. The number of times I've tried and just cannot get panel composition right. This works way better for me. It's did I do a I think I did do a comic in college. It was bad. I really underestimated the amount of time I had to no, overestimated how much I could get done in the amount of time I had, and it was God, it was so bad. You're making me relive all of my horribly failed art projects. And I don't like that. I should look at those again at some point, see if they're any good. Probably not. Okay, I'll just copy you because I don't want to draw that again. This looks like crap, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna be. I just need a storyboard to animate off. If I can do this better in animation. Probably. It's an insignia. I don't know if that's good. We've just had it for years in storage and better than buying a new one. It might be crap, but it seems to be working fine for the moment, despite being in a storage pod for probably about 10 years. Now I need to look up what that is. Green. Oh, insignia. Really? Wait, is my mic cutting out? There's the brand, insignia. Okay, not a good sign that the first thing that comes up is a sensitivity warning for this artist. Oh, it's all this. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah, content warning on. What have you got me? Yes, I'm in Canada. It is unideal. Okay, then I'm gonna look away from the whatever the hell that was. Okay, what? Why did you know that I was in Canada from a? Does Twitter only do that? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can disable it manually, but I just don't care to. Um, does Twitter only put content warnings on stuff in Canada? I honestly wouldn't be surprised. That sounds like the exact sort of stuff that we would do here. God. Alright, now I'm gonna have to put that up here, aren't I? How dare you? How dare you? I will not stand for this abuse. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Wrong kettle. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, hiding that sin from the world. And don't need you. Um... Yeah, so actually the real reason I'm doing this storyboard here is because the thing is, I'm good at, weirdly enough, when it comes to writing, why am I looking at the ceiling? Look down, idiot. There we go. When it comes to writing, I can come up with the middle, no problem whatsoever, and then have no idea how to start or end a story. When it comes to animation, I feel like I'm pretty good at starting it, but having no idea where to go. I don't know why this happens to me, but it is my curse to suffer. I just want to say once again, ignore how utterly atrocious the art is. This is not indicative of the quality of my work. It is a storyboard. I'm doing it crappily intentionally. Oh yeah, so the end point of what that thought was. Oh, it's no problem. Um, this is gonna sound really pathetic for it, but I am basically almost thinking, why not crowdsource a plot? So that is what I am going to do. I'm going to just... I'm gonna have to look back at that. I didn't really notice anything past the not the I don't know. Yeah, let's... Oh god. Hmm. The immediate problem I'm noticing from this, of you saying it's hilarious, is it might be, but I don't speak Japanese, or I can't read it. So it might be funny, but I have no idea what the hell they're saying. Bit of a minor problem, but you know, such is life. Oh, honestly, I just looked at the Twitter account. I haven't dug any deeper than that. I'll probably have to check it out a bit after this stream. Yeah, I'll keep that bookmarked for later. Meanwhile, at the moment, I need to figure out how to draw a castle from above. All right. Anyways, back to castle. None of these are ruins from above, of course. Oh my god, that looks like such absolute crap. Whatever. I know what it's supposed to be. That's all that matters. whatever. Good enough. God, Oh, yes, it is. Wait, is it not out yet? I'm really bad at memorizing any sort of timelines for movies, so I actually didn't. I kind of thought it was already out. Is it? Hang on. I'm having to look up so many things tonight. Okay, next week, I guess. No, it comes out on the 26th, so yeah, actually, like exactly a week from now. Okay. So yeah, here's the problem I've been having. So I've got as far as plot for spooky fantasy animation is this is as far as I've got. Knight goes to abandoned castle to do something, enters castle, something happens. No idea what. I've already got a full plot figured out for the animation I intend to make fairly soon. Um, but like I said, I'm not entirely certain that I'll be able to how long it's gonna take. So I don't wanna I basically want to start on a Halloween one as well, just so I've got a couple going at the same time, just in case. Okay, no, I'm gonna... In that case, let's just, let's see if I can actually... I do kind of like that he saw his friend, so at the very least, the plot could be he's looking for someone. I do, but I'm not sure if conspiracies are really fitting for this. If I can somehow make it both, that I think that would be the preferable option. I do want it to be at least somewhat kind of spooky-ish, um, for Halloween and all that. Yes, kind of the vibe I'm going for is I don't know what you'd really call the vibe exactly, but that the old type of fantasy of like it's not dark, spooky, everything's horrible and oppressive and monstrous. It's just like kind of like Tosi said, kind of more whimsical. Not exactly fairy tale, but sort of I guess like fantasy would have Silent Hill type kind of works. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me give a little preview of my stuff. On where was that photo I took? So this was kind of an error in my compositing in Blender. That was way bigger than I intended that to be. This is kind of the image that inspired the idea of it's like, okay, you know what? Creepy aesthetic actually goes hard for this. Not exactly high fantasy. High fantasy is like elves and orcs and all that. It's gonna be there might be I mean there's gonna be some monsters, but for the most part it's gonna be humans. So this kind of, aesthetic of spooky, foggy, dead forest, obviously what inspired the idea of him approaching, sees ruined castle that's probably cursed or something, and enters it for his quest. So looking for a friend is good. That theoretically could be he's this. See, it's also the thing of I'm not sure if I'm probably not gonna have dialogue, so the plot kind of needs to be conveyed visually. And how do I do that? Like, it could be that he is not the first person to go to the castle, so let's go with that as just an idea. Let's just hide this for the moment. So you'll have to excuse my handwriting. So looking for friend, other knight who didn't return from going on this quest, so he's here to finish it. The other reason I want to get prepared on this is because if I need monsters or something, I need time to model them. Hmm. Okay, I like that idea. Who knows when that will happen in the timeline of this thing, but okay, so that also starts us off. So Cursed Castle. Okay, so there's a problem of a curse or something that's creating undead in the kingdom. This castle is determined to be it. Knight goes to the castle looking for his friend who went there first, finds him as a undead zombie, kills him, but then he still has to, I guess, figure out the curse. Necromancer is the obvious choice. Alright, let's hear it. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting you here either. Oh god, not that curse thing. Uh, yes, I'm trying to come up with a plot for this horribly sketched storyboard. And I have no idea what it's going to be. I mean, that's not bad. That would explain, like, multiple fights of, uh, fighting various knights. Ah, okay. I mean, I could see it less of the king sends people out of ignorance and more there's a fucking cursed castle that we found. There's undead plaguing our lands. We have to keep sending people to try to solve this problem. And, yeah, this guy's the next victim on the chopping block because someone's got to solve the zombie crisis. So Necromancer would be good final boss, obviously. But I need to get to that point. Well, I mean, what else would you do, really? Send a drone strike? Can't exactly do that. Not in this time period, anyways. Hmm. Also, part of the reason I'll just say now that I'm doing a cursed haunted castle is because I've already got the texture, like brick textures all made for Blender. So it will be very easy to model that. Like, basically no concern whatsoever. I'm making this purely out of lazy. That's the other thing. I need to figure out how to make this as lazily as possible. I mean, yes, I like spooky castles too. I don't know. I think you're looking at it from a bit too modern of a stance because I'm kind of trying to get the classic, which of my strongest knights will go to the cursed castle to free the land of evil, and someone volunteers and then they go and then someone volunteers again. You need, yeah, like kind of the folklore story type thing. Yes, 12, I mean, I don't think this is gonna be high fantasy enough that I can just have, the king decide to send his wizard or, just send a witch on a broom to cast drone strike on the castle. That's not gonna work. That would be funny though. But not exactly the vibe I'm going for at the moment. Yes, magic missile. Hmm. Hang on. I need to. You've you've corrupted my thought process. Well, I mean, you are British, right? Oh yeah. What am I doing? Basically, the plan is, I can't figure out a plot for an Halloween animation beyond the establishing shots, so I'm crowdsourcing it. Basically stealing other people or just making other people do the work for me so I don't have to. We might have, yeah. always have trouble drawing a body after I draw a head. It's like, alright, how do I attach this thing? Also, what is wrong with her eyes? They look really wonky. Posty being a simp as always expected, but still disappointing. Hmm. The stream really got sidetracked, didn't it? Has Adam Sandler ever done a serious role prior to this one? I I don't think I've ever seen that. All right. Hmm. You know, honestly, at this point, I'm trying to remember the last time I watched a movie. What did I watch last? I found a actually that reminds me. I found a streaming site that is probably definitely not piracy. Yeah, that's fair. Um, yeah, it's got a lot of good shows and movies, like the old stuff on it, that I've been watching lately. So I have to see if there's any good old movies. Because honestly, there, I hate trying to find good movies nowadays because it's like, I don't really want to take a chance on crappy. It's basically I don't want to watch movies post Marvel because now everything has to have the crappy Marvel humor crammed into it at every opportunity. It's like just give me a movie where characters are being serious for like during the serious situation and not making jokes like the world isn't about to end. It's I will say it's really hard for me to watch a movie on my computer because basically I've got a second monitor that I just start doing stuff on instead of actually watching it. So I I have a bit of a problem with that. Oh yeah, I can't read a book on my phone. I have to it has to be a physical book for me to read anything. Also just hurts my eyes otherwise. Yeah, we should. I keep forgetting about RoboQuest. Um, I don't really want to do that. Yes, yeah, that's the thing. It seems to be all right because I'm kind of plugged in a way, but not like directly to the router. It's or into an Ethernet port. It's like a some kind of thing you put into a normal outlet, then plug your Ethernet cable into it. And I am very sus about it actually being good in any reliable way. But at the moment, it's better than you know, trying to run a cable about 2 hallways over and into the next room. I have no idea how to draw a skirt here. I think I need to... Oh, yeah, Yeah. Forgot storms were a thing. What What do witches cast spells with? Do they have wands, or is that a wizard thing? I have no idea. I feel like I might have just lost everyone to the storms. Tragic. Truly a shame. God has abandoned me, as has everyone else. The broom needs to be here. Okay. Here's here's one of those weird questions. How in if you could actually if there was actual broom riding, how would you ride it? Because what I'm thinking is this doesn't seem right. However, if you think about it, how am I going to draw this? So you got your broom. You're sitting on top of it. That's not testicles, don't worry. Hang on. Oh god, I'm basically gonna have to. Okay, that is a vaguely female human shaped bean. So here's my argument. Let's just kind of section this off. So I'm putting way too much work into this tiny little stick figure that I'm just drawing to make an example of. Perfect-ish. Okay, so how would you ride on a broom? Because there's a couple methods that I'm thinking. First is kind of the classic of here are the knees, legs go to knees, sit like that, broom between your legs, you just hold on. That, you know what, hang on, let me just, hang on. I'm gonna make this overly complicated for myself because I hate not suffering. Okay, let's make a couple of these. So yeah, classic method is so legs. What? Oh, right. Why, seriously, why am I spending so much time on this diagram? Okay, good enough. So, and that is right because the broom is going in front of that leg. Okay, first example, finally done way too long after I started. So that is classic sitting on broom. There we go. Broom is between legs, knees over top. Or, alternatively, that doesn't feel very secure. So I'm just gonna make another little witch body just in case. Would it make more sense to have like this? Okay, here's my defense for this one. So, with knees over top, you're kind of just sitting up there and hoping for the best. Whereas if you're like this and this with knees underneath, your arms are pulling you forward, or your knees, or your body is being pushed back, your knees will lock up underneath it and kind of brace you against the broom so you don't fall off. However, I don't know if this is going to be a controversial take. But I would make the argument that a proper witch should ride oh shit, I didn't copy that. Whatever, this is the last one. It's fine. Okay. My argument is that a proper witch would ride a broom side saddle, because these are both improper. There's no further argument about it, just that is simply a fact. Especially if you include a dress into things. Hang on. Yes, I am taking this example way further than it should, because dress kind of just goes over top of things here. And, you know, when people are directly below you, that is very improper, whereas the dress stays kind of like that, bunched around your legs, so it is not improper. That is literally my only argument. It is not an argument of reason necessarily. It is entirely an argument of proper broom riding etiquette. For men, it's perfectly fine to do. Like wizards can sit. I mean, probably not with knees together because that just looks a bit dumb. Um, a wizard should properly man spread when flying a broom. Because think of how painful that would be otherwise. That would not be fun. Anyways, back to this witch. And me desperately trying to draw a normal hand. And we'll fix the broom and things later. What is a good spell to kind of fit what, you know, the argument, the whole thing that completely derailed my thing that I'm trying to do here. Um, Let's just do what I was originally planning. I should say right now that I can't remember for the life of me how to do right cursive. I'm not even gonna try. That looks atrocious. Let's just do a contrast. I need to fix her arms and broom and everything. Anything this is now looking obscene. That hand position especially, I do not approve of that. I think her body looks... That seems a bit better. Oh, hi, I didn't realize you were back, Toasty. Hang on a second, Toasty. I think you left out something about what do you mean you're related through the royal family line? What are you, like, 1700th in line to the throne or something? Honestly, British, who knows? You could be. Wow, okay. I didn't actually realize you were related to the royal family. Good for you. Hmm. That is very, very interesting. Anyways, I'm going to continue with my, hang on, I might get rid of this. Looks like crap. I need image of bombs. Um, not particularly, no. I think as far as I know, I'm British on my mum's side, and I don't think we're exactly sure on our dad's side. I've got my last name is, I think, Ukrainian, but we changed part of it because people kept mispronouncing it. Like, I think his parents probably did. So my grandparents changed their name in when they moved here, um, so that it's technically spelled the way a Polish, like if you look at our last name, it looks Polish because the way it's spelled looks is the way that they would do it in Poland as opposed to Ukrainian. But I think my dad was born in Germany. So nothing particularly interesting. I'm just fairly standard English European, as far as I know. No, I don't think we're German. I think we would. His family just lived in Germany, but well, I suppose technically, if he was, no, that's not the case. That's the stupid American Canadian way of doing it. Being born in Germany doesn't make you German any more than being born in Britain makes you British. You have to have British heritage. It's not like, here where it's just like, oh, you were born in Canada, you're Canadian now. You have full citizenship, you have all that stuff. I don't think that's how it works in Europe, which I think is better because that's a little bit silly, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was um, Ukrainian British, specifically English. I wait, maybe are we Scottish? I think English with some Scottish mixed in. I don't know the exact genealogy of my family. The other weird thing, I'm obviously not going to say what my real name is on stream, but technically, I think my name, like my first name is, I think, I think it's Irish. However, it's more common as a last name in Scotland, but it's spelled completely different than the way the Scottish spell it. So I don't know, it might be like some weird old Gaelic way of spelling it for all I know. I honestly don't know. Actually, hang on, let me just right there it is. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of A lot of British people have some Viking heritage, especially up north, I would imagine. I think that was a thing. I can't remember if it was Norway or Sweden. Saw a video kind of like, how do you determine that? It's like basically if your family lived in Sweden or Norway, whichever one it was, prior to like the 1800s, then you probably go back to the Vikings. Like they didn't really, no one really came in and no one really left in that time. I mean, I guess you would have some probably captured slave blood in you potentially if you were, you know, if you had Viking heritage. The way you say those bombs look interesting, is it the thing again that the problem I realized originally is like, do they look too much like sperm? They kind of do, but I was trying to figure out how do I make a bomb look magical but still look like a bomb. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past YouTube. Hmm. Okay, how do I fix? I'll figure out how to fix that in a bit. I don't think I actually, Toasty, I don't think you were here at the time when I was contemplating it. Which is the proper way to ride a broom? Knees above broomstick, knees under, kind of bracing upwards, or side saddle? I will continue to make the firm stance that side saddle is the only appropriate way for a witch to ride a broom. But from a more functionality standpoint, what is the opinion? I feel like she should have tights. This doesn't work for me. Too blue. That's better. I suppose that's fair. I still argue this for modesty sake. This is the only correct way. And I stand by that. Unfortunately, this witch has not figured that out yet. Unless I might be able to work it that she is side saddle. No, I'll just do it normally, I think. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's try figuring out how to make a less sperm-shaped bomb. Guess I could just kind of go more. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, here's a question. Is it a war crime if it's magic? Can you have magical war crimes? Hmm. Okay, I didn't think about the... I didn't think about riding the broom standing up. I'm just thinking of the... Hang on, I need to get that picture up. Uh, yeah, maybe that would be better. Okay, after this, I need to... Why did that not do the thing? I need to, I need to do a witch doing this. I will use this as reference. God, I can't. Do they? Yeah, they kind of do sometimes, don't they? You know, I can't figure out how to make... Alright, hang on. I'll do that, or better later. Gonna change the pose slightly, though. I have watched part of it. I haven't finished it, though. I can't remember when I stopped, but yes. I... The show is not bad, but I kind of preferred the original, um, animated, like, with the one-off movie. I think it was still only 30 minutes, but still, that one had, like, apps. The show itself isn't bad, but the single one-off episode, I guess, I don't know if it would be a pilot or more of a proof of concept thing, that had absolutely beautiful animation. No, I can't say I know that one. I think at the moment the only thing I'm watching is the highly schizophrenic deer show. That is, that one's pretty good. I mean, the whole thing is just an absolute meme, like, but it's a good meme. Yes, I remember seeing that. It's like, oh, you know what? I don't know how to feel about that. I like how you just immediately. Wait, is the. Hang on. I'm not sure which one you meant was made by the Attack on Titan people. Uh, this one. Oh, both. Okay, that's actually quite amusing. Both are made by the same studio. Yeah, so like you're saying, because I was going to say, like, I find it funny that just by me saying the schizophrenic deer show, you just immediately knew what I meant. I mean, there's not many things I could be, but it's, still amuses me. The I like the trailers for that show. Just how they're not even trying to not seem absolutely deranged. And I appreciate that. I do think that when it comes to a lot of anime, my favorite genre is just mental breakdown. I It's very entertaining to me. I think at this point in drawing this character, this thing that I'm doing, it's a good time to mention that I'm absolutely terrible at perspective. God damn it, I think the legs were a decent distance apart before I moved that one. And also, I need to figure out how to make this less obscene. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get this pose to work. That is a very unpleasant way of wording it. I meant more, how do I not have it at such an obscene angle? With convenient censoring, that's how. God, what a horrible thing have you said? Check the live chat. Oh, it didn't even show up in the live chat. Wow, okay, well, you must have said something truly abhorrent. You say? Yeah, I have no idea why that would have been. What is China's way of censoring blood? Is it it's not the anime thing where they just like make half the screen black, is it? That is a very bad idea of censoring blood. That's like the worst color they could have chose. Now it's even more. No, I'm not even gonna get into that. Oh, I'm sure it does. I've never seen that before, but I kind of don't want to now because that is really bad. I'm gonna do a better face than that, don't worry. I just need a face. The hat's too high. Hang on. Lowering hat. That's not right. There we go. Yes, that would have been, not a lot of self-awareness there, is there? Yeah, it's certainly been a strange journey, hasn't it? And me still trying to figure out how to conveniently censor this terrible pose angle. Hang on. Let's just change some things here. Okay. Wrong layer. And that does not work. I haven't talked in a long time, I just realized. Oh, alright, well, thanks for joining me, Toasty. Didn't you say it was like 5 in the morning or something? Your sleep schedule really is fucked, isn't it? Oh, geez, 5:13. Alright, well, good luck getting any decent amount of sleep. Good night, and thanks again for dropping by. Okay, now the hardest part of this. Do I write the line that I want to fit this? Because there is something I'm very specifically thinking of that would fit this slightly too mimetically. My character is really having problems functioning. Oh god, why is that not? Okay, I don't know. I'm not gonna question it. It's me. Nope. Yeah. If anyone knows the meme, the AI generated meme that I'm referencing here, congratulations. Hang on. How do I best censor this? um, let's just put something friendly here so I know how big to make the censorship. Oops, wrong color. 1 second. Damn it. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have uncensored that. It's fine. I'm not gonna finish this one just because I feel like if anyone knows the meme that is from, you know that that's probably going to a place that YouTube's not gonna like. Yeah, the next 6-letter word that technically fits because she's a ginger. If you're dyslexic, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna finish that thought for fear of being banned. Still need to figure out how to connect her torso to her legs, but I'll worry about that not now. Hang on a second. I'll definitely make sure that I don't accidentally bring the stream back up while the current word is on screen. That is definitely a one-way ticket to the Shadow Zone. Shadow Realm? Shadow Realm. Yeah, I'm just gonna merge that layer down so that there's no risk. That's probably fine. You can barely tell what it's saying. But the meme remains for those who know. It's a good thing I'm not monetized. I feel like that won't last. I was so paranoid that I was about to unveil the, not magic word, cursed word, I guess. Nah, that looks awful. That's a terrible hand. I really should try to say things, shouldn't I? Rather than just dead silence. Okay, good, that is still censored. Why do I smell bacon? I swear to God, if someone's cooking bacon. This is the thing I do kind of hate about this house, is because we've got a heat pump instead of, it's not a good heat pump. Like, it's not one where you can control individual rooms. So the problem is when it gets towards nighttime, like it is now, the main room of the house where the thermostat is kind of cooling down because it's a really big room, and of course the heat dissipates quickly. But in these smaller rooms, it doesn't, because they're smaller and there's less place for the heat to escape to, and it takes longer for it to dissipate. So that means that while the thermostat is saying everything's good out here because, massive room is cooling down fast, in here it's still really hot. It's very annoying. On one hand, I kind of regret adding the text there, but on another hand, I don't regret it in the slightest. Because it makes me laugh every time. I do need to draw that hand better. I can just color over it. This isn't going to be a full character, just a kind of slightly more than just a bust, I guess. Her face is too long. I can fix that pretty easily just by lowering the hat. Let's see if I can do it a bit better than that. No, hat still needs to be lowered. That's better. My hand is too long, I think is the problem. That's better. It's not good, but it's good enough. Sorry if again I haven't been talking at all. I'm just kind of not thinking in the slightest. should be slightly better. Good enough. Again, if anyone knows the meme, good for you. It's a fantastic meme. She needs a belt buckle. I just noticed that my guy keeps kind of leaning back and then popping back for some reason. And I need to find that video again. I'm obviously not going to play it because it has certain words that you're not allowed to say on YouTube. Oh. I got the meme wrong. I'll change that later. I think I've kind of run out of room for more witches. Could finish Carpet Bomb Witch, but only got 7 minutes left and I don't really want to do that. I made no progress on this. I made a bit of progress on this before people started trying to help and distracted me with wizard drone strikes. Oh well. I didn't seem to have any problems, and people, I think someone said that I was cutting out a few times. I don't know, I might have to watch it back and see if there's a problem. Because obviously I don't want that, but next time I'll probably play an actual game. I really wish it was less echoey in here. I think the ceilings are even higher than they were in the apartment, and I don't... Here's the thing, I don't like high ceilings. I know that they're kind of a thing, but honestly, I prefer low ceilings. Like, these are just... It's especially weird in my bedroom because I have a futon, so I'm sleeping on the floor, and it is absurdly high looking from down there. Like, it just looks bizarre. I really was hoping to have some more luck with this. I might have to try doing that on my Discord server where people aren't just... I mean, they are memeing, but it would be better to have a less, maybe get a more serious take on what the plot should be or how it should progress. Hmm. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm gonna put a little, I guess you could call it a promo on my main channel of, sort of what I'm doing. Because I think this was actually the first time I've actually shown you the character I finished. And I'll just flash it up here again. Here's here's a little preview for you guys for what you're likely to be seeing. Let's make it a bit smaller so it fits on the screen. God, this is... I mean, I guess that's what happens when you do 4x3. Yeah, good enough. It's a little weirdly compressed, but it won't be like that when I have it full screen. But this is... I'm so happy with the way this turned out. Because, I mean, you can't really tell, but I've still got the thing going where the environment is slightly aliased, so it looks a bit more pre-rendered, but the night is much sharper in it. And also I used a hair particle system to make the grass, and that turned out really good looking. Used it for the mushrooms too, which you can see there and a little bit in the distance. So I'm excited for that. Like that makes it so easy to do, honestly. But yeah, that's probably going to be... Okay, so this, weirdly enough, this is actually going to be like a trailer for the animation that I want to make, but I don't actually know if that animation is going to come out before or after the Halloween one, because I do think I want to make like this sort of thing. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the idea though. Like, I don't feel like the Halloween special should be the first episode. But that's kind of up to time, like my time management, which I'm bad at. I do kind of like the Gambison, not Gambison, Brigadine with the studs on it, because that's the one I've already made. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep that, maybe change the legs a little bit, because I'm kind of thinking instead of plate, at least for the thighs, I might do splint armor. I think that would look pretty cool. Yeah, I'm working on a few other characters for the other animation. It's going to have 3 knights in it. Bit of a spoiler there, but so I need like 3 different designs for them. One of them I'm already mostly done on his Brigadine, I think. But I need to change his helmet design. This helmet I think should be fairly easy to do because it's just, Well, it's a kettle helm. Kettle helms are pretty easy. It's just a dome with a little flare at the bottom. So I think that'll be good. It sounds weird talking. Like, it just... The room's too echoey. When I'm talking, it sounds weird in my own head. I don't like it. I'm not sure if it sounds okay for you guys. If it does, good for you, but it sounds weird for me, so I can't really focus as well. But whatever, that's the problem for another time. I will leave you on some very chaotic witches. God. I do want to finish this one, though, because I'm actually happy with the pose. I just need it to be, you know, properly aligned and everything. Yeah. Okay, but I'll worry about that later, because I'm going to be ending the stream now. So, thank you everyone for watching. I just want to say right now, absolutely zero guarantee on when any animation is going to be coming out, because I have no idea how long they're going to take. Hopefully not too long, but also could take absolutely fucking forever for all I know. But yeah, I'll do a little promo on, it's just going to be a post. I'm not sure if those get a lot of traction, especially with people who aren't already subscribed. But you know, it's worth a shot. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please press all the buttons and follow me in all the places, and especially on the main channel, because there will be some stuff coming there sooner or later. Hopefully sooner, but no promises on that. I'll probably try to play a game next time. No idea which one. We'll find out. But anyways, yeah. Good night. Bye. Yeah, bye.